we have something very rare to talk about on today's episode. And that is good news for Cleveland and for Browns fans because Nick Chubb is returning this Sunday. Kevin Stefanski said he expects Chubb to play. He is going to be listed officially as questionable, but all signs are pointing to Chubb returning to the field Sunday against the Bengals. And Browns fans will at least have something to look forward to because if Chubb was not coming back this Sunday, there would be absolutely no motivation to get up and wake up on Sunday to watch this dreadful product that is the 2024 Cleveland Browns offense. So, very exciting for Chubb to get back on the field. He wrote a Players Tribune article earlier this week. We're going to share a snippet of it with you guys, but I cannot recommend enough for you to go read it yourself. It was so insightful. It was moving, I would say. And it was run through a brick wall worthy of motivation for Chubb coming back and looking better than ever. I'll give you guys just a little tease of what he wrote, but again, I really, really recommend everyone goes and reads it for themselves. But he did have one part that I think you guys will love. What's amazing to me is how much support I had from the city of Cleveland. I know I'm not a guy who says a lot, but I do read the comments. I saw how much you guys showed for me. I saw how much love you guys showed for me. In the NFL these days, that's rare. It seemed like at times Browns fans were the only ones who weren't seeing it as just a business. I know that everyone's pissed off. I'm pissed off. You're pissed off. We're all pissed off about this season being a waste and going down the drain so quickly. But can we all just make a promise together? Let's make Sunday about Nick Chubb's return. Let's not boo the offense coming on the field. I'm not trying to be a puppet for this team, but I don't want there to be any type of negativity for Chubb coming back. I don't want to treat him like a Make-A-Wish kid, but what he has done for this city, his resiliency, his devotion to this team, and how important he is to the fabric of the Cleveland Browns, I just want to make Sunday all about Chubb. So can we all just make a promise that even if the offense goes 3 and out, even if Watson looks just like himself so far this season, can we just not put a damper on Nick Chubb's return? I think that would be great for everyone. Let's save the boos for next week. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to be upset, but let's just not do it on Sunday for Chubb's first game back, right? Let's just be on our best behavior, and I want to have Nick Chubb run through that tunnel to a ton of cheering and not paper bags and people booing. So if you are excited for Chubb to return, I mean, he just said it himself. He literally said, I read the comments. So let's show the guy in the comment section right now some love. Type 24, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get 240 likes for Nick Chubb coming back. So that's our first dose of great news for the Browns. Our next dose is more for the city than the Browns themselves, but I'm guessing a good chunk of our audience is a big fan of the Cleveland Guardians. And they avoided falling behind the New York Yankees 3-0 in the ALCS, which, let's be honest, with the Browns being 1-5, the Guardians are the only thing keeping this city and their sports fans afloat. So we're going to talk about the Guardians for a little bit, kind of talk a little bit of seam here for a moment on the show. But first, a quick shout out to our sponsor today, which is Leaf Filter. Guys, we know Cleveland is built different, and so are their fans. And for those fans, there is only one way to protect their gutters. That is Leaf Filter. Leaf Filter has been protecting gutters in Northeast Ohio for nearly 20 years. As the official gutter guard of the Cleveland Browns, Leaf Filter has a limited time offer for Browns fans. Up to 32% off your entire qualified purchase and 2 free official Browns jerseys free at leaffilter.com/report. An investment in Leaf Filter is an investment engineered to protect your whole home. Clogged gutters aren't just a nuisance. They can cause extensive water damage, and do-it-yourself and store-bought solutions may be cheaper up front, but can cost you more in the long run. Every installation comes with a lifetime no-clogs guarantee, so let Leaf Filter's trusted pro handle it. Call today to schedule your free gutter inspection and get a no-obligation free estimate. A Leaf Filter trusted pro will clean out, realign, and seal your gutters before installing Leaf Filter. Schedule your free inspection now, and for a limited time, get up to 32% off your entire qualified purchase and 2 free Browns jerseys at leaffilter.com/report. That's a free inspection and up to 32% off and 2 free Browns jerseys with qualified purchase at leaffilter.com/report. Offer valid on a first-come, first-served basis while supplies last. Full terms and conditions can be found at leaffilter.com/report. See representatives for warranty details. Getting back to some Cleveland sports talk here and just, stepping out a little bit from our usual Browns circle, Cleveland sports fans have two things right now: the Guardians and Nick Chubb returning. So I'm going to mark this down as a win because that is pretty much all there is to look forward to for a while here because the NBA just doesn't really get interesting until we get to around Christmas time. But so far, Guardians have improved their offense. I mean, look at the first 2 games of the series with the Yankees, 5 combined runs over 18 innings, and then you get an absolute thrilling classic Game 3, back and forth, extra innings. Fry comes through at the end, and now we get set for Game 4 tonight, Friday, 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time, and hopefully that turns all the way into Game 6 or 7 for the Guards. The bats are warming up, and in postseason baseball, you can't ask for much more than that. And then the bullpen just needs to fill in and do their spot, right? Emmanuel Clase did not have his stuff on Thursday. He's going to need it on Friday, on Saturday. He's going to need the rest of the series if Cleveland's going to complete this 2-0 comeback. They've got 2 more home games, so hopefully you go back to the Bronx with a 3-2 series lead, and then you just got to take 1 from the Bombers. Now, before we get on to the other piece of great news for Browns and Cleveland fans in general, if you want free daily Browns content, subscribe to the channel. Help us continue to grow. We're trying to get to 40,000 subscribers, but we got to get to 38 first. So hit that sub button down below if you are looking for a free Browns YouTube channel. Third piece of good news, we got some more starters returning. I know that it is doom and gloom right now, and at 1-5 and trading Amari Cooper, the writing is on the wall. The season is done. I get it. But if you are a little bit like me as a sports fan that never really wants to throw in the towel, especially as the week goes on and we get closer and closer to kickoff, and all I can think about is Joe Burrow's 1-5 against the Browns and how Kevin Stefanski dominates in the AFC North, I'm going to be a little bit of an optimist here. And I'm looking at the Browns injury report, and while Nick Chubb is coming back, Naheem Hines is not going to play on Sunday. There will be no Ronnie Hickman. There will be no Jerome Ford. But I think Ethan Posick, Jordan Hicks, Grant Delpit, and Juan Thornhill all have a very good chance of playing. They are all officially ruled as questionable, but they are all practicing during this week. So this would be awesome to get your starting center back after you lost your backup center last week. Get Jordan Hicks back on the middle of the defense because Devin Bush has given up one too many big plays. You get your 2 starting safeties back, especially with Hickman out with an ankle injury. You're going to give yourself a fighter's chance right there if you get all these guys back along with Nick Chubb. Pick up a win. Even if it doesn't mean the Browns go anywhere this year, this is going to sound very dumb, and I don't know how to explain it other than sounding dumb. I don't need the Browns to win for me to enjoy a win. I need the Browns to win so we don't have to experience losing. Does that make any level of sense? I'm not looking forward to a Browns win because of a win. I'm looking forward to just not losing because losing sucks. I want to avoid losing more than I want to enjoy the spoils of victory. I know that's probably going to be something that gets recorded and makes no sense whatsoever, but I think some people are going to be like, I get what you're talking about. It's not about the celebration of a victory Monday. It's just I can't handle mentally another depressing week of Browns football putting up less than 20 points on offense. So get some guys back, home. Can't lose for Chubb. Just can't lose for Chubb. He's got to get in the end zone. 2-5. Not going to go anywhere probably still. But you'd bring the Bengals down with you, right? If you're going to sink, drag onto them and sink them down with you. No one gets to have a good season in Ohio. That's how it's going to be. So who you got? Browns or Bengals? Let me know. Give me the Brownies. I only want to see CLEs in the comment section below. I really appreciate everyone for watching our video. I know it wasn't the most orthodox Cleveland Browns report, talking a little Guardians as well, but when you're 1-5 and you've got your team in the ALCS, You're going to talk about that a little bit as well. So we're going to sign off. We'll see you guys later. Appreciate everyone again. Have a great weekend. Go Brownies.